Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to make a 2D day-night cycle in Godot 4. I will start by adding a color rect and calling it Sky. We will put it behind the canvas layer that is holding the village scene. We are going to go to Material and add a shader material. There's a nice adjustable linear gradient shader with a CC0 license on GodotShaders.com. I will link it in the description. We will copy this. Then in Godot, we will select the color rect, go to Shader, add a new shader, name it what we want, and click Create. We'll click on the shader again and the code will come up. We'll delete it and paste the shader. The shader was not made for Godot 4, so we will have to make a couple of changes. We'll change hint color to source color, and it should now work. We will now have some parameters we can adjust under shader params. We'll change the angle to a 90-degree angle so it looks like a horizon, and choose nice light blue colors for the gradient for daytime. We'll increase the size of the gradient. We could also change the position of it. Next, we will add an animation player to the scene. We will add an animation and call it Turn Day. We'll make it as long as we want the transition to be, and we will key in the daytime colors from the shader parameters at the end. We'll change the colors to the ones we want to have at night, and key these in at the beginning of the animation. Next, we will choose a nice gradient for dawn, and key in those colors. We might want everything on the screen to darken at night. To do that, we could add a CanvasModulate. Since in my setup, I have all of my stuff in the scene inside a canvas layer, I will have to make it the child of this canvas layer. We'll key in the default white as day, a pinkish color for dawn, and a grayish tint for night. Since a parallax background inherits from a canvas layer, if you have things in your scene under a parallax background, you will probably have to make a CanvasModulate, the child of your parallax background, to make it work. I have not actually tried that. If you are not using a canvas layer, just put the CanvasModulate in your scene. If you have multiple canvas layers that you want to change color, you will have to put a CanvasModulate under each of them. Finally, we will add a star background. Under Visibility, we will key in Modulate at night, when we want the stars visible. Then set Modulate to completely transparent, and set that when we want them to be invisible. Next we will add a couple of timers to our scene, calling them day timer and night timer. We'll set them to 1 shot and set them to however long we want the days and nights to be. We'll add a script to the village and add functions to start the day timer and start the night timer. We'll duplicate the turn day animation and name it turn night. We'll just flip all the values. In the turn day animation, we will click Add Track and add a call method track. Then we will insert a key at the end of the track and select the Start Day Timer function. At the end of the Turn Night function, we will call the Start Night function the same way. On the timeout of the day timer, we'll change the animation player's animation to turn night. On the timeout of the day timer, we'll change the animation player's animation to turn day. To use point lights, if you are using a canvas layer, make sure the layer is set to 0. You can set the energy of your lights to 0 in the day to have them turn off during the day. If you'd like to learn more about how to use point lights in Godot, you can watch this video. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.